can't even keep a connection. But I'm out here on my boat. I dare not go to sleep. I got everything plastic taped off. You know what I'm saying? Heat on over there. Air purifier right next to it. I'm about to pull the joints closer. I dare not go to sleep under these conditions because I'm sure to wake up sick. But what it's reminding me and making me conscious and aware of is that there's a rack of homeless people out there that's homeless not because they want to be homeless, but because of the circumstances or what they might be going through. And I just can't imagine being outside in the elements with no heat. I'm outside in the elements, but I'm covered. I have this small square footage to make myself warm and feel human. But I know a dude right now in Washington, D.C., sleeping in the outside with no heat. And wow, I just like, realizing what it takes to go through something like this. What kind of mentality you have to have and what your mental state must be like in order for you to be able to close your eyes and get rest, or you have to be so tired where you mindfully forget about the outside, the cold, because your body will shiver when it becomes too cold. But the realist is the reflection of my whole life, looking at the whole totality of my life until I got to this point. I've been poor, sort of well off, to be poor again, to be well off again. I go through this cycle of wellness and being poor every year. But I'm actually never really poor, or I'm never really rich. I'm just mindful and not mindful. Don't forget to smash that like button. But I go through this cycle every year of having money and not having money. And you would think by now that I would know better, I would plan better, I would do better. But I'm caught in this vicious cycle. But this year is really, 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 really causing me to reflect on my mentality and look at those things that hold me back. See, I have addictions. No doubt I got addictions. But I love my addictions. I don't know if everybody loves their addiction. I love my addictions. And it's like, yo, how do you not love something that you love, even though it might be a detriment to you? How do you unlove that? I'm looking at that process right now of unloving my addictions, those things that keep me or hold me back from my greatness. You know what I'm saying? Usually, my addictions have me checking in for them first thing in the morning, first thing when I rise, last thing before I go to sleep. I'm dealing with my addictions. And, you know, I don't need to go into what those addictions are. It can only be so many things: sex, drugs, chewing toilet paper. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? The people got a lot of things they're addicted to. But the one thing that I want to be is transparent and to really try to help people out. But I would tell you that when the lights come on tomorrow, the sun rises, and it's on this particular uh, hemisphere, and it's shining down, that I have to make some very drastic changes. Not only because I want to, and I want to live the rest of my life to my fullest capability, but I have major responsibilities. And what I learned about my major responsibilities is that all I got is myself. There's no one that's going to come be a savior for me other than myself. I mean, I think most people are looking for someone to save them, or they want to be saved by someone. That person that you're looking for to save you, or that thing, it already arrived. It's already here, and it been here all your life. It's you. So I'm most definitely aware. Hey, yo, there's no frost coming off my voice right now, so I'm feeling good about that. But yo, the whole top of the ship is a sheet of ice, yo. Oh man, I went out. I bought all this stuff that I was gonna come down here and operate, but it's too cold for me to work down here. But back to what I was saying is that, I'm trying to deal with these addictions, man. It's rough because I love them. And I'm happy to say I'm not on any particular type of drug. I just started back eating chicken. But when I look at my whole life, yo, it's a book and a half. I think everybody's life is a book and a half, actually. You know, it's nothing special about none of this. You know what I mean? Everybody's story is unique. There's no like, that's a boring story or whatever, whatever. But I know for the fact that my life is quite interesting. Make sure y'all hit that like button. My life is quite interesting. You know what I'm saying? Growing up in Boston, you know what I'm saying? Just sort of arrived, you know, house full of women, you know what I'm saying? A mother slash grandmother that loved me with all her heart, who I really owe my life to, because if it wasn't for her, I would have most definitely been aborted. You know what I'm saying? But she wanted me, and, you know, that's how I got here. Well, that's how I survived uh, my mother from killing me, because, you know what I'm saying, she was a kid herself when she got pregnant with me. And, not knowing this story that I'm telling you right now, I never knew this story. I'm just really, truly embracing it and letting it be known uh, that, yeah, that my my mother didn't want me, and somehow, some way, by the grace of God, my grandmother decided, nah, if you don't want them, I'll take them, and that's a blessing. But growing up with no true father figure, a lot of men in my life, or I had access to, but no one really taking a true uh, liking or a true interest in me, having to navigate the world basically on my own. You know what I'm saying? A woman, my grandmother, trying to raise a man child, she couldn't do it. You know what I mean? It usually didn't pan out the way that she wanted, because I had to face this world as a black man, as first a black child and an adolescent, and then go from there. And growing up in one of the most racist cities in the world, uh, pretty much, I think I was confused about how things work. And the truth was never ever part of my life. I always was lied to. And somehow lying is sort of an addiction too. You know what I'm saying? Like, lying to, like, just to see who could believe what I'm saying and stuff like that. Just like, trying to get over, you know what I mean? Trying to hustle, and, you know what I'm saying? Trying to stay out of trouble sometimes too. You gotta lie. But been lied to my whole life. Lie, 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 lie. Everybody lying. Like, man, how does everybody lie? You know what I'm saying? Everybody in my whole family lying to me. Like, no one just being truthfully honest with me. No one being brutally honest with me. I think a child needs that honesty, that truth. You know what I'm saying? Santa Claus and all that lies. You know what I'm saying? You smart. That's a lie. You ain't did nothing to be smart. You know what I'm saying? You smart. Everybody's smart. You know what I mean? Because you have comprehension. You good. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to go to school. I feel like school is just teach you how to arrest your development. Try to teach you how to unfocus and let them put a curriculum in your mind the way that they want you to learn so you don't be as astute. But, you know, just trying to navigate through the world and being an adolescent and not knowing the importance of school. It's like, oh no, you know, you got to go to school, you got to do the right thing, and you got to learn, and you got to read, and you got to be educated. It's like, yeah, but no one ever telling you the real true truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, school was only important to me in February. Why February? Because that was Black History Month. Because if it wasn't Black History Month, it was always about Jewish Holocaust and stuff like that. But Black History Month, I mean, all A's and B's, because I can relate firsthand about some of these knowledges and these ideologies based around Black people, and you get to learn and understand and know exactly what it is. You're like, wow, you get to see your greatness, even though Black History Month, it always starts off with slavery. It didn't take us all the way back, or I didn't get it all the way back to where I needed to be or where the truth is at. But, you know, going through there, they're lying again. Stop messing around with girls, chasing girls. And that became my addiction. Chasing girls and having fun with girls and not worrying about school. I used to be amongst a pack of wolves. My friends, we, we, we was a pack of wolves. We even network with, network girls. Yo, I got some girls over here. Yo, blah, 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 blah. We just need to get up here. And, it's heaven all the way. Like, what? Say we going on a mission. You know what I'm saying? We going on a mission to go get girls. Like, yo, we traveling and, oh, man, I remember, some of these stories. I remember it was some females, man, it was sisters. It was these two sisters, man. Oh, man. It was a real big, big, big sister, and then it was a little petite sister. And the real big, 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 big one, she was big and tall and long and all that other stuff. But the short one, she was like that 5'2", with a big old fat booty and some big old juicy breasts. I ended up going at both of them joints. Man, but yo, when I look back, yo, it's like, yo, man, what a waste of time. Just silly stuff, man. But I can truly say that I think those type of things is what made my generation greater than this generation now, even though this generation is very great, but they chasing video games when we was chasing girls. And I think that you need to have that as a male. You need to go after your opposite sex in order for you to learn some stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yo, for the most part, I feel like this life has just been one big bowl of bullshit. And now as I'm older, it's like, how do you navigate the rest of your life? Because when you're young, they tell you got the rest of your life, but you're so full of energy and full of life, you're not looking at the rest of your life. But then when you get past 50, knowing based upon your friends and family members that 50, once you hit 50, 52, 53, you're not really guaranteed the next day. You're not guaranteed the next day at any age. But at 50, you made it to 50. You know what I'm saying? You got 50-year-old balls, 50-year-old eyes, 50-year-old hands. I mean, and you looking at the rest of your life now for real. Like, yo, what did I go through? Everything that I've been through in these previous years, not to be suffering, going through stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? Not to be happy. It's like, what's the real meaning of life? Like, I go and I enjoy myself. I'm addicted to enjoying myself, making the bread and going out and spending it. And there was somebody that stepped to me like, yo, man, you my hero. Like, what? So yeah, man, you doing everything that you say you was gonna do. You one of the very few individuals that do exactly what you say you're gonna do. And here I am looking down on myself, holding my head down because of circumstances that I can control. I'm looking at myself saying, shit, life could be better. But that's the whole thing. Life could be exactly what you want. You know? I'm off in this boat and I bought this boat. And now this boat is home. This is home. My boat is home, for real. But going through life as a teenager and finding out, yo, you come from the streets, but you're not the streets. You're not a street person. You come from the street. When you come from the street, it don't mean that really defines you. It just means the area that you grew up in. But then, once you embrace the streets, and then you become a part of something entirely different, you become part of the streets, man, it's crazy, yo. I done seen some crazy stuff in the streets, man. The streets are open 24 hours, 365, nonstop. The streets are there. The streets don't stop. The streets don't shut down. The streets, it just goes on and on. It never, ever stops being open. And when you're a part of that and you just indulge in all the stuff that the street has to offer, it just becomes something entirely different. Now, when I was a teenager and I was in the streets, there was rules and regulations. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, I feel like there's no rules and regulations. You knew what to do and what not to do, or if you didn't, there was someone there to sort of like guide you. And every street is supposed to have every hood sort of has a leader. You know what I mean? Someone who basically holds everything down. They're the top person. I'm trying to talk. Like in my hood, there was a couple of top people, and I'm trying to talk to these brothers. Brothers, y'all, yo, I'm trying to talk to these brothers, man. I'm trying to start something like The Wire, but for my hood, yo. Make sure y'all smash that like button. I'm trying to come up with something, but dudes is not receptive to it. I don't know if they not having, they not feeling that. Dudes is not feeling that, but I'm like trying to get people. Like, I got enough stories in my head, but man, there's some brothers out here that I know, man, they got every single story. Oh man, let me tell you what really happened and why this was like this and why this was like that and whatever. But when you become a part of the hood, man, and you really become a part of the streets, the streets define you and make you into something that you can't tell your mother about. Oh my God. I remember being in the streets for real and having a job at the mayor's office. And I got one foot in the streets and one foot over here in corporate America. Wow. Dangling that. But then I come to find out there was a lot of people like that. And I was like, what? And it gave me, man, I feel cold coming out of nowhere. He gave me the thought and the idea that, yo, this was okay. Like being in the mayor's office and this black dude, I don't know, he just came out of nowhere like, yo, what's up? I see how you moving up in the ranks and blah, 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 blah. And we was getting cool. And he was like, man, I could take you in here to 4 or 5 different places, man. And people got bricks in they draw. Like, what? He's like, yeah, they got brick. They moving weight up in here. I'm like, man, this can't be, man. This can't be. I remember my supervisor one time stepped to me. He was like, yo, Luckett. I was like, yo, what's up? And he was like, yo, I just came from a room full of money. I'm like, what? He was like, yeah. I said, well, where that? Take me over there. He was like, yo, man, they got it guarded and stuff like that. I don't even know why he was telling me this. Italian cat. Yeah, it's a room full of money. But back to my point is that, being in the streets, we have rules and regulations. You always had somebody on top. Now I feel like it's just renegade. You got 5 or 6 different leaders on the same block, ain't getting along. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to outdo each other. You know what I mean? Ain't no rules, no regulations. Dudes just shooting, a straight bullet hitting the grandmother in the noodle. You know what I mean? And all that crazy shit. And ain't nobody concerned about nothing but themselves out here. And the reason why I'm thinking about that is because of this cold. It's so cold down there. And I'm like, yo, I'm remembering those warm days. You remember being in your mother's house? You ain't got no bills to pay. You ain't got no worries. You know what I'm saying? It was so hot. You had to open up the window. I used to have to put a pillow in the window because you couldn't control the heat because we broke the radiator system. So you could turn the little knob on the radiator up and down. That's how advanced we was back in our hood. But we broke those joints. I don't know what we was doing with them. We broke them. My mother be mad. Like, yo, y'all broke the radiator. Can't control the heat. Be hot as hell up in there. You got your window open. Because it's serious heat. You ain't worried about nothing. You go downstairs, there's food in the refrigerator. You turn on the water comes out the faucet. You ain't paying for nothing. Remember those days? Not no more. Y'all see where I'm at. I'm up in the boat. But look, I'm being motivated because I don't think I'm going to be in the boat much longer. I don't know if I can deal with this because it's going to get colder. It's below zero right now. We're 32. It's below 32. It's below freezing. So I'm most definitely getting humbled. I gotta to feel like I gotta stay up until I can just faint. I'm about to pull my heater and my air purifier close to me. Yeah, I have a lot of work that go down here, but yeah, man. These hoods, man, our kids are dying for these streets, man, getting shot up and stabbed up, man. It's just crazy, man. Could you believe that this is black people in 2022? Uh-huh. Dying over colors, dying over, people trying to extort you and take advantage of you. And you like, what? What part of the game is that? It's part of the street game. We in them streets. You know what I'm saying? Just crazy, y'all. Anybody on here from the hood? Anybody on here from the hood? I want to hear from you if you from the hood, y'all. The real hood. Not these artificial hoods that they got now that where they try to act like they gangster, but they ain't really been through nothing. They're still living at home with their mama. I'm from a real hood. Didn't grow up in the projects, but grew up next door to the projects. And our little section that we was in, I guess you could call that like a miniature projects. I call my little neighborhood toll, to where you pay the toll booth because you had to come through my hood to get to the other hoods. And I seen a lot of thugs coming in and out my neighborhood. I seen a lot from my window. Man, that's the first time I ever seen a white man get robbed. from my window. Some brothers, man, they had him kidnapped in the car. They whooped his ass. I beat him down, robbed him, kicked him in his ass, and made him run off. I was like, man, brothers is illin' out here. Sad. Sad, 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 man. So what am I going to be for the rest of my life? You know what I'm saying? I had some major trials and tribulations, man. The hood cost me a lot of valuable years, man. Guilty by association and all kind of crap, man. You know? Friends acting up, acting crazy. They just scoop you right in. Try to make you tell on your friends and stuff. Police discriminating and doing all kind of crazy shit to you. Harassing you. I remember they was harassing me. Just coming to my house unexpectedly and just harassing me, just bothering me. I got some questions we want to ask you. Like, oh my God, yo, mom. She like, leave my son alone. He said he don't know nothing about that. Leave him alone. Y'all ain't got no warrant for his arrest. Y'all need to leave my baby alone. It's crazy, yo. What am I going to do for the rest of my life? I got major responsibilities, man. Believe it or not, I even thought about and thinking, I got to think about getting a regular job. Can you believe that? Me getting a regular job? CEO and businessman getting a regular job? Ain't nothing wrong with getting a regular job. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll be saying, I wish I had a regular job because y'all get to go on vacation and y'all get to fall back and get paid sometimes when you're sick. I mean, I'm out here doing my business. There ain't no sick days. There ain't no health insurance, life insurance. Ain't no insurance. You know what I'm saying? Mess around and get sick, you got to pay out of pocket. Ain't no, hey, I'm not feeling good. I'm just going to call in and, I'm going to call in and get sick pay. No, ain't none of that in my line of work. What I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? The most I probably could do is like an Aflac or something like that. But, man, a regular job, that's what I'm struggling with. Getting back in the matrix. I jumped out the matrix. You know what I'm saying? When I started my own business and decided to become an independent businessman. But now I'm like, even though I know this is not real, I want back in. You know what I'm saying? I want to be rich beyond my wildest dreams, and I don't want to remember none of this hard times. You know? I be thinking like I'm gonna find the fountain of youth. Yeah, right. When this body decide to do what it does, it's over. God will call you home. You know? You got from now until he calls you to make a difference, to make a change, to switch things up, to become greater than what you ever been. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm on the verge of greatness, but it's not gonna come from someone other than myself. How in the world do I become great if I'm looking for someone else to deliver me to my greatness? I mean, I'm great now for doing what I'm doing now, but it's still not enough. You gotta go higher. You know what I'm saying? Gotta go higher. And you gotta give back. You gotta help people. Damn. You gotta help people. That's the difference. Even though I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but I most definitely said that this year I wanted to pass out turkeys, but I didn't do it because I was too busy doing other things. And I don't have a team. That's the other thing. You gotta have a team out here. You know what I'm saying? and play your position. My position is to put it together. And once I put it together, I got to move out the way. I can't micromanage things because my standards are too high and sometimes they're too low. You know what I mean? I'm at a point now where I feel like my mind is at full capacity. I can't put no more storage in my brain. I have to dump some of this stuff out so I can add stuff in. That's where I'm at with it. I feel cold air coming in here somewhere. I got to investigate. Yeah, but look how the air is trying to come in. It's a big bubble. It's a big bubble right here, y'all. Trying to get up. I haven't even taken my computer out. Nothing. Oh, that heat feels good. I'm about to pull this heat up. This big bubble. Trying to come in from the cold over there. I'm supposed to be sleeping, but I haven't even set up. I haven't even set up my bed or nothing tonight. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just not feeling this. Whew. Yo, it's cold, man. This is that cold that you thinking like, yo, what was you thinking? What was you thinking when you decided to do this? Well, we had already been to Mississippi and was out there living in the wilderness, and that's how I feel. I feel like, damn, the whole year done went by and I'm back in the same position. You know what I'm saying? I'm back in the same position. Living in the wilderness. I need to be reading my book. Ain't nobody shouting me out or saying, yo, Big John, we love you. Hold your head. You know what I'm saying? I invested, man. I invested so much money. These lifesaver gummies. I invested so much money in Africa. It's ridiculous. But guess what? It made me happy. I don't know where this water's coming from. I was happy though while I was there, but I feel like I should have stayed there. I should have never came back to America at all, because this whole COVID thing and going through COVID, that was another eye opener. Y'all can't tell me that COVID didn't have y'all shook. I know COVID had me shook. Then when I got COVID, I was shook even more. Like, yo, you know, going during when I had COVID, going to sleep and waking up was a serious thing for me, because it's like, yo, you don't know if you're gonna wake up. You know, you start hearing the stories about people, and you know, I didn't know if I was gonna wake up. You know what I'm saying? You start breathing, you breathing funny or whatever. And then I have asthma, and I'm like, man, you hear about the people dying that got asthma? Man, I hit a lick and I just party, had a good time, invested where I could, and the things that I was interested in. I try to take care of my family and put them in a situation they wasn't with it. So my enthusiasm about working with the family and putting them in my family in America, putting them in a certain situation didn't work because I couldn't do it because they didn't want it. They don't want to have anything to do with it. But most definitely had 1,000,001 questions for me. No. Very good. Now, I don't want to do all that question. I don't want to answer all those questions. I just need you to get out the way and let me do my thug sizzle. Get out the way and let me move the way God is telling me to move. This is my favorite popcorn. Smart popcorn. I wonder if that looks like the way I'm looking at it. It's like, but smart popcorn. I need an endorsement because I eat this religiously probably every day. If they don't have it, I go for whatever. They got a popcorn that's hot. The hot popcorn. Very good. High in sodium though. I'm down here on my boat. The cold air is trying to come in. It's too cold to sleep. I haven't set up everything yet. Like my sleeping bag, my blankets, pillows. Because I can't sleep now. Tomorrow, I don't know. I gotta figure this thing out. Because I'm not really happy right now. My reason why I'm not really happy right now is because there's a lot of reasons. Because wintertime slows down my major grind. Where hands down, I'm just so successful. Sugar-free Coca-Cola, the choice of a new generation and old. Look at my hair, y'all. Shout out to Chanel. She always clowning my hair, but yeah, wintertime slows down my grind over here, so I've been telling myself I'm going to Miami. Because I feel like in Miami, I can grind year round. But I can't stop the money up here because I established myself so well in business up here. I don't have to do advertisement. Oh man, I better work on an advertisement campaign for this other business. But anyway, I work so hard up here that I don't have to advertise. My phone rings. As long as I keep my number. Like I did a customer today, and I went to their house and I was like, oh, I've been here before. I'm out there at night with my little headlight working. These things right here, amazing. Oh, by the way, I'm starting to feel the heat. It's getting warmer here because my My water and my soda's not cold like it used to be. But what's going on? Uh-oh. Somebody saying something. Patricia Boyd, my #1 supporter. What's going on, Patricia? What you doing up? What are you doing up? Where you at? Is it warm where you at? Because I need to get to the warm weather. But oh, you doing Uber? You Uber Black or you just regular Uber? In Phoenix, it's hot over there. Ain't it hot in Phoenix? I need an invite to Phoenix. I'll be on the next thing smoking. No bull. I went to Phoenix and I met this young man down there, and he was in the same business as me. He was like, yo, man, the money is ridiculous down here. But the one thing I remember about Phoenix was that, man, they had these big colossal malls and they were like vacant. It was crazy. Looked like something on a zombie movie. Major, big airport-sized shopping center, mall, closed down. Phoenix scared me. What's the temperature? And what time is it? Phoenix. It's what time is it here? I know it got to be like 3 in the morning, right? What time? Like 4 o'clock in the morning? Damn. I gotta go get my daughter. If it's 4 o'clock here, so it's probably like 1 o'clock over there. 40s and 50s. I'll take 40 degrees right now. Over here, last time I checked, it was like 27 degrees. $2 a.m. How long you gonna be out for? Oh, you headed home? Woo! How much did you make today? Can you make $1,000 a day driving Uber? I can't drive Uber. Come to find out, my license is suspended. When I tell you I'm going through it, I'll be going through it. I'm driving, but my license is suspended. When I went to Gambia, I had some issues going on with the ticket that I had gotten. And I came back to this camp not even realizing or knowing or understanding what was going on with the ticket. And man, I got pulled over over in this area. I was near DC on the Maryland side, and they got these radar scanner things up on the traffic lights. And the police pulled me over. I said, man, why you pull me over? He said, I didn't pull you over. The computer pulled me over. He says, when you go back down there, look up at the lights and you will see these round things at the top of the light pole. So those are cameras and computers and scanners. Scan everybody's license plate. I'm like, what? He said, yeah, man, scan everybody's license plate. I don't even be looking to pull people over. The computer say, hey, get them. I got to pull them over. They took my tags and took my truck. Oh, my God. Told me I had to go to court. I didn't go to court. Them jokers suspended my license. And fine on top of fine. Man, I supposed to spend like $3,000 paying tickets, impound, everything. But I had to because my truck is my money maker. No truck, no money. Those yeah, man. Big brother's always watching. Patricia, am I giving you enough footage now? I know you was concerned. Oh boy. Man, life is good, man. I can't complain. Just when I think I want to complain, there's someone else out there that's not doing as half a third as good as I am. I'm alive. I'm in my property that I own. Oh, excuse me, can't nobody tell me nothing. I don't gotta hear nobody's nothing, just chilling. Even though I know where I want to be. Can't be here. Carter Woodson School out in Cherry Hill, Maryland, Baltimore. What's up? I'm trying to take that over. Guess what, y'all? I'm an influencer on what's the name of that place? I got a new gig. I gotta just pull all my hustles together, y'all. I need y'all help. Keep me on point. Patricia Boyd, you. I need you to keep me on point. Patricia, call me. Are you working a regular job too, or you just working just Uber? Look, y'all, I plan on tricking my boat out. Lights everywhere. Are you working a regular job? Ooh, this is fancy. Ooh, this joint don't even plug into a this don't plug into an electric socket. What am I missing something here? It's like got some kind of special plug. This has a UBS plug. Like for a charger or something. I'm gonna have to read the directions. Does this take battery? Oh yeah. Oh, this is nice. Let me not even take this out right now. Mess it up. Oh, this is nice. Oh, I can't wait to hook this up. What is this? Sticky? Let me not mess this up, y'all. Patricia, give me a holla. I guess you gotta email me. I'm trying to go to Phoenix, like right now, for real. Because I wanna, I'm tired of this, like, wintertime, you know, trying to reinvent myself, because I'm not that great of a planner. I don't have a team, which I need a team. I'm not that great of a planner, and I have to learn how to plan better so when the wintertime comes around, I can be rich. I run through too much money. It's crazy growing up in business. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how to make the money, but know how to keep it and save it? Nah, I ain't good at that. I need somebody to manage my money for me. Put me on a little slight salary and let my money work for me. I did real good with the credit this year, though. You doing Uber full time? That's it? Man, my hat's still off to you. What's that money looking like? Can you share? Can you let us know what full-time Uber money look like? Why not Africa said, hey, Pat in chat. What's going on, Africa? Where you at? Where you at, Africa? I gotta charge my phone. Look. Oh my God, I hope I brought my charger. This conversation gonna be over real quick, y'all, because, oh my shit, Lord have mercy. Did I bring my charger? Oh Lord. Why I don't have my charger? Oh man. You better call Tyrone. Yo, Tyrone, man, I don't know, brother. I'm gonna have to say something. It's brother Tyrone, man. You hurt my feelings, man. Oh my God, y'all. I don't have no charger, no block, no square. I know I grabbed it. Shit, it's too cold. I ain't going outside, y'all. This conversation about to be short. Should I put it in here? Oh man. Oh man, Snapperoonie. Y'all didn't see that just now. Y'all didn't see that. Oh man. You mean to tell me I don't got my square? Oh my God, Lord, please. I ain't trying to go outside. It's too cold. Besides that, the boat is iced up. I can't even walk on that camp. Oh. The boat is rocking. Yeah, what's going on? $1,300. $1,300 to $2,000 a week? What? I can't drive Uber. Please let me have one. This is special square. I know I ain't got that hooked up. This is special plug. Man, that sounds like a lot of driving though. Yo, my conversation about to be over. Cause I ain't going outside. I ain't going outside, y'all. Sorry. That's good money though. You driving their car or your own car? Look, I keep recording equipment with me all the time, just in case I want to do a podcast. I gotta do podcasts. Oh man, this is. Oh man, come on, John. How could you forget your power source, man? Look, in my book bag, I got drills, and drill bits. Oh man, what's this? Oh, you're, you're screwed up. Oh man. Oh, I gotta go outside, y'all. Or my little chat is about to be done. Let me see how much power I got left in my phone. Damn. I can't go outside. If I go outside, I ain't coming back in. That's how cold it is, yo. If I go outside, I ain't coming back in. Hold on. Oh man, I'm in the red. I got 4%. I got 4%, yo. Well, let me pack my bag. I ain't coming back in. We're gonna have to kick it from we have to kick it from outside because I just can't do it, yo. Damn, how did I not? Tell me I left it in here from earlier. Nope. Frustrating. We're gonna have to finish this live from outside in the whip because I'm not coming back in here under no circumstances. Because first, I can even get out. That's the major question. Can I even get out of this camp? Because the other day I fell so bad. I'm surprised I didn't break a hip or something. Because man, it was so cold. It was so iced up top. I just it just went, and the water was right there. All I could do was just like lay still. Let me see if I got backlight on high. Oh, I do. Let me turn that down. I turn that down, but these iPhones, they on and then they're off. Ain't nothing I can do. I don't have that type of computer. I thought I had a square in my pocket, but that's actually the. Oh man, it's cold coming in that bottle. All the cold air is coming in this bottom. Nope. I'm sorry, y'all, but I can't. I can't even be in here like this without no phone. Emergency. I got no hookup. I done took all my stuff out. Look, I got everything. Can I switch this to this? Is any power in this thing? Let me see if I can switch the live to my. Oh no, ain't no power in there. Let me see if I can switch my live to. to my laptop. And then I ain't got to worry about going nowhere. Man, I'm gonna have to start Ubering. You get money like that, you using their car? You doing Uber Black? Or just regular Uber? Damn, I got excited. I don't have a plug for this. Y'all got me up. Not even tired. No regular? Lord have mercy. I'm gonna see if I can switch to my laptop for the live. If they let me. If not, I gotta run outside. Oh my God, I'm dreading running outside. What is this? Disclosure statement. What I'm disclosing? What is this all about? Man, I'm not even connected to the internet here. That's my... I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just pop-totting. Okay. My laptop is connected to my phone. My phone dies. Everything dies. So I gotta go out here. What time is it? It's almost time for me to go anyway. Peace. Peace, Africa. We'll catch up with you next time. This joint said live right now. What's Justine talking about? Let me see if they'll let me go live. And then I can cut this one off. They let me switch. I don't know when I'm going back to Gambia. I really don't. Gambia is not the only place. I think I might have said this before to you. Like, yeah, Gambia is not the only place that I'm interested in anymore. You know what I'm saying?